And welcome back, number 81. We just had an interesting time here in the Astral Prism. Our dream visitor dude is actually a mind flayer, so cue crying game music. And he, well, Orpheus, that's the son of Gith. He's in there, and he is being protected by his honor guard or whatnot, trying to break him free. But if he breaks him free, well, apparently, according to our dream visitor, he's anti-lithid everything. So it wouldn't have mattered if we're not converted or not. He would have probably just killed us. So, and we would have lost our protection to the absolute. So instead of us having us all convert to lithids, and including the dream visitor being enthralled by the absolute, we went ahead and sided with him. But I'm kind of having second guesses on that. Anyway, he gave us a tab hole to help us evolve. Where is it at? One of us got it. There it is. The astral touch. So apparently this is going to like be good for me or the whole party or whatnot to help evolve. But apparently we'll still stay the same, not transform. At least not completely. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a limp or something. Anyway, enough of that. We got to get out of here. Back to the prime material plane and onward to Baldurs Gate. Yep, let's get out of here. Alright, so I guess we are back in our camp. We had 3 turns to get out of here to go rescue the Dream Visitor. But apparently the Githyanki monks were killed. We didn't kill them. I guess they just died and got barfed out. I don't know. Well, we'll take free loot.
No traps, please. How much farther can I go?
So, and we still got to continue our camp because these guys raided us. So
I have a lot on my mind.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives.
Yep.
It is not the Gate visitor that Vlaakith would destroy and Voss would set free. It is Orpheus, the blood of the mother, the prince of the comet.
Well, we kind of know from all the reading, we kind of know who he is. In game. A mighty powerful prince if he can block out a lithid hive mind at that, not just a lithid, mind shielding. No, he can just straight out block out the elder brain. Not only just for him, but for anyone else technically that's near.
And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Gate slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen.
Vlaakith 157. 157. Yeah. So, yeah, Lich and just kind of keeps getting reborn. It's almost like a Stargate situation. Just keeps getting reborn. 157 Vlaakiths. So Mother Gith went down to the Hells, made a deal with Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Red Dragons. And then the envoy during, I guess, that whole thing. Wait, what was it? The Gith remained in the Hells and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith. So Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with Archdevil Tiamat. Gifted the Githyanki our Red Dragons, got that. The Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler, the first Vlaakith of many. Yeah, 157. All right. So, that's a lot.
Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's only son. He led his mother's own honor guard in a coup against Vlaakith I. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle, or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the Prince of the Comet's been with us, subdued by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would tear Vlaakith's empire to pieces and build new glory from the scraps.
I thought it was just still that. Maybe, was it Voss? Really? Could have sworn that someone said earlier. I thought it was the Distill, the Inquisitor Distill guy, the guy that we killed outside of the chamber, Vlaakith's chamber. But Kithrak Voss, the guy we met on the bridge, who later met us in the camp, and we're supposed to meet him in Baldurs Gate somewhere, who's apparently a traitor. He was around, and apparently he slayed the prince. I thought it was just still. All right, I could be wrong. I'll have to go back and look and compare that. But okay, we'll go with that. He would tear. Yeah, of course he would tear the empire to pieces. Yes, your rightful heir. Your rightful heir is dead. I'm your queen. Okay. And all of a sudden you can find out later on, oh, he's really alive. She lied to us. Oh, there's a civil war. She usurped power. Of course he's dangerous. Then Voss is right. Orpheus is the seed of Vlaakith's demise. Well, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
The seed and the sower. Every word Voss spoke, he spoke true. Orpheus is the living proof of the Queen's lies, and the living weapon that conquered our Geich slavers. One word from his lips, and the people would doubt. 2 words, and they would rage. 3 words, and they would bow to the true heir.
Yeah.
If the Githyanki are to be free, the Prince of the Comet must lead the way.
The imp. Well, all right. Let's talk about Orpheus a little bit more.
What about him?
Well, we know that's obviously his personal honor guard that won't leave his side. And that's why they're trying to break him out and fighting everybody else.
Orpheus's honor guard, loyal to the end. Trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their noble prince, fruitlessly hacking at the sphere that contains him. They see us as Geich, tadpoled husks in the Emperor's thrall. I regret their deaths, but I pledge to live as they perished, in the service of Gith's son.
So why did she keep him alive? Well, she probably wants to, she has no... I would say Vlaakith, Lich Queen, whatever. Vlaakith 157. She has no psionic ability to really do anything about the gate, the Mind Flayers. The bloodline of Mother Gith and Orpheus, they have the brain power to do it, but Vlaakith doesn't have that power. So she needs to keep them around to, because if she had the prism, she's controlling that power, I guess you can say. But at the same time, she might be able to figure out how to get it. So imprisoned. But yeah, if that power goes away, that exposes her. That's a bigger threat, and therefore she'd want him killed. To, let the secret die with him. If she's proven to be a liar, that's it. It's over for her. I mean, no one will serve her. But at the same time, if the Mind Flayer or Elder Brain and all that attack, she has no real power to stop them, and everyone's going to realize, well, she's a false god, a false whatever. Yeah, but
The Emperor may be loathsome, but it's right. Orpheus can disrupt a gay hive mind.
Yeah.
A talent like that makes the Prince a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself?
Yeah, exactly that. But why would Vlaakith want Orpheus dead now, if he's so valuable alive? Well, he's dead. I'm your ruler. You know, if the true heir lives, and she said that he died, you know, and how dare you question her if he's truly alive? And not only that, imprisoned, she'll be, you know, strung up, beheaded, whatever. She's it's over.
A weapon is only an asset for as long as it isn't pointed at you. The means of Vlaakith's own end has been ripped away from her. Better to have Orpheus killed than to risk his escape.
Exactly.
Better to risk the rise of Illithids than let the Prince of the Comet deny her the godhood she craves.
Yeah, and she feeds off the people that she so-called ascends. Oh, ascends, really. You go to your little Vlaakith Island and you just disappear. Oh, you ascend it. No, she feeds upon you to become Vlaakith's 158. Of course, the more she, you know, acquires, then she becomes like a goddess or whatever, ascended. Her own ascension. Alright, so why is he called the Prince of the Comet?
The historical slates describe Orpheus as a fearsome, terrible creature, powerful beyond measure, and enthralled by the Geich. So mad with power, he'd smash through the Githyanki Empire and deliver the shards to his Illithid masters. And glowing with such psionic force that he and his red dragon blazed a trail through the skies. A lethal comet careening towards my people. Lies, of course. Vlaakith spread a false image of Orpheus as monstrous betrayer, and her knights as the butchers who sliced him through. She was right to fear him, I'll grant her that. So great is the comet, it could shatter her reign.
Oh, geez, where have we heard that before? Paint someone in a bad picture. Oh, he's terrible. Orpheus man bad. Got it. But in all reality, it's the opposite. Alright, that's cool. Alright, on to other matters.
Very well.
Hey, the Emperor's astral touch tadpole promises exceptional power. What do you think about that?
It also promises to break us beyond repair. This ossified parasite does not make us more, but less. There will be ice where once there was fire. There will be a void where our souls once resided.
Alright, fair enough. We will revisit that. I don't know if I want to convince her to take
I
that
know,
tadpole.
and I won't.
Fine. That's pretty cool. I know, and I won't. Where? There, my darling.
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is.
Okay.
But I digress. Did you want something?
Talk about the relationship.
Of course.
Get a free kiss.
I thought you'd never ask.
Daw. Alright. What do you think about the tadpole?
The powers we already received have proved useful, true. But this is something different entirely. You know what that offer truly entails, don't you? Become half a mind flayer, lose half of yourself. I don't want that.
Okay. Then I won't even bother persuading you. She does not want that. Oh, Astarion. Where you at, buddy? You're around here somewhere. Oh, other people left the camp, I guess. Maybe that's where Withers... Oh, yeah, I don't see where Withers is at. There you are, Astarion. Or Halcyon, for that matter. Oh, they gotta be around here somewhere. But maybe Arabella, she's not here anymore, so I don't see them on the map. Alright, Astarion, our
So,
test subject.
we owe our lack of tentacles to one of the very creatures that kidnapped us. And now it's offering us power if we're willing to evolve.
Yeah. I want to discuss the Astral Touch tadpole with you now. What do you think?
We both know what it is capable of, but I'm not touching it.
Unlike you to be so unwilling to receive a new power, considering I've been feeding you pet tadpoles this whole time.
That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else. I can't do that again. I can't watch my body be taken over.
You're afraid?
I am not. I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks, really. Wouldn't that be a crime?
We need every advantage, or... Hey, let's look at it like this, there, Astarion. Your lithic powers are the only reason you can stand up to Cazador. This can help you defeat him. I think I'm going to convince him to do it.
I'm really not sure.
Aha! You're nothing, just a frail spawn will burn in crisp soon enough. No. Tell me of the weakest moment you ever felt in those 200 years. At least get the wisdom, get a +1 out of it. Ooh. Damn. He's got the forbidden knowledge. Nope. I'm gonna have to use some inspiration. Come on. Come on. +2. I just need a 16 or better. That's not gonna do it. Come on. It's practically a like 1 in 4 chance here. Come on. Well, 1 in 5. No. Damn it. Running out of inspirations. Come on. Tell me. Yes.
As you pick apart his mind, you discover his worst memory. That which brings him the purest terror. Complete solitude after being disobedient. Sealed, buried alive. Voiceless. Will this be forever?
Wow, buried alive, as it were.
Of horror, then the release. He will never disobey again.
Wow. That Cazador dude is a dick. Sorry for making you remember. Let's drop this. I want you to become part of Lithid. Protect yourself. You never want to risk that again, even if it means becoming part of Lithid. That forgotten wretch is who you'll be again unless you become more. Hey, I just, go ahead and take it. I just want you to become part of Lithid to protect yourself.
Damn it. Damn you.
I know.
All right. I'll do it.
See? Enjoy.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants to share itself with you. It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
Detect thoughts. Why not? There. See?
The tadpole screams for growth with painful intensity. It has been starved of life, of purpose. It welcomes your probing like a void waiting to be filled. If you let it, it will evolve you. Just as the Emperor said. Your thoughts swirl with possibility. Your body strengthened, your mind bolstered, your very self expanded. All within your reach, if you open your mind to the parasite.
See? Crush it, put it out, put it away. Go ahead, Starion. I'd like to see you do it. Just open your mind. You could eat it, I guess, but it said open your mind, so open your mind to it.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is a veritable feast.
It's lonely.
The tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do, they will consider trying it for themselves.
God, the Emperor guy's like a drug pusher. Jeez. So, how'd it go?
Yes?
Alright, well, he's got nothing to say about it. Alright. Oh, that gave us, like, what? Awesome powers? Wait a minute, huh? I didn't take... Oh, okay, not trained. Okay. This area is not lit up. I was like, I haven't taken one yet, but I have 5.
What now?
He's taken quite a few. Ah, that's what it did. It unlocked the outer side. And it unlocked fly. Oh, he can just fly by default. He doesn't have to jump anywhere anymore. He can just fly from location to location. Just instead of jump, it's just an automatic fly. Just like a mind flayer. They can levitate and move around that way anywhere they want to go. Wow, that's powerful. She's never taken even one. And she's never used her Lithid powers, actually. You used them once, and then you've taken one. So she can do a psionic blast. You've used your psionic powers, but you haven't. It's taking something that you'll never get back. But that at least unlocked those. Whereas Lae'zel, she's never even used it in dialogue, so it's just sitting there. Yeah, forced occultist to the absolute. So let's see what these things are. Fly, it's giving you for free, which is cool. He still hasn't taken that one. He's already unlocked all these lit up areas. But he hasn't taken displace, so okay. And if they take falling damage, okay, what additional one? Fly, he can just, that's his movement speed. It's not even a bonus action. That's just part of his movement speed. He can just fly wherever he wants to go. That's cool. Actually, that is pretty cool. Of course, he has to deal with the freaking bloodshot face as opposed to bloodshot eyes. Mind Blast. Okay, so that's that Mind Flare Blast. Boom! Stun. 48 plus 1 Psychic. Spoof Force. A conical wave. Psychic Energy. Possibly stun targets within. It's an int save. That's nice. Mind Sanctuary. Sculpt Magical Nexus around those. That allows those within to take action and bonus actions interchangeably. Interesting. Free cast. Ooh, that might be something I might want to go for. Toggleable passive feature. You've discovered a marvelous adaptability within yourself. Spell slots, charges, and similar resource costs for your next action or spell are removed. Refreshes after a long rest. So you basically get a free cast. Yeah, just like it said. That's pretty cool. Absorb intellect. 1d8 healing. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence by 1 per turn. But it says it's only 1 turn. So, in healing your wounds for 5 turns. So you get 1d8 for the next 5 turns at the cost of 1 of their intelligence points that you suck away. Oh, that's wicked. Here, let me suck your brain to take away the 1 intelligence, and then for the next 5 turns I get 1d8 healing. That's actually pretty cool. Displacer beast shape. Well, displacer beasts, those are very awesome creatures. Transform into a displacer beast that can displace itself and enemies and has 85 hit points. Take on the attributes of a displacer beast, but maintain your intelligence, wisdom, charisma scores. When your displacer beast form drops to 0 hit points, you revert to your original form. So it's kind of like a free secondary body until it gets to 0 hit points, and then you're right back to yourself at full hit points. Or wherever it is that you were when you went into it, I guess. Fracture Psyche. Invade a target's mind and disrupt its defenses. The target's armor class is reduced by 1. If the target dies while the psyche is fractured, you can cast Shatter Psyche on another target. 5 turns. So it'll last 5 turns and you can recast. That's good. Lithid Expertise. Passive feature. You have deepened your sense of self, gaining expertise in persuasion, deception, and intimidation checks. Oh, he's not much of a talker, so. Psionic Dominance. When an enemy within... It's passive, so. When an enemy within 18 meter targets you with a spell of a level that is lower than or equal to your proficiency bonus, your proficiency bonus is added to ability checks. It's saving throws against skill you're proficient in. Okay, yeah, just regular, just not a specific proficiency, so it's going to be like a +4 or whatever. Enemy, okay, so you can add your, if it's the spell level is lower or equal to your proficiency bonus, which is like 4, I guess, for him. You can use your reaction just to null. So basically, it's kind of like a counter spell. Boom. No, you don't. And that's using a reaction, so that's every round. That's nice. He gets a free counter spell every round. He doesn't use a spell slot to do it. If it's a level 4 spell or less. Maybe level 5. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's Dex 18, I think it is. Black Hole. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls in all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. 5 more black holes can be summoned after this spell's initial casting, so I guess each of them last a turn, and for the next 5 turns you can cast a black hole here, then a black hole here, and then this one disappears. But basically what it'll do is it's like a void ball. It's gonna pulls in all nearby creatures, so it's like throwing one of those void balls. Everybody gets sucked into that thing. It lasts for the 1 turn, but you can still cast 5 more. So the very next turn, you hit that, and all of a sudden this group gets sucked over to that one spot, and then and of course Nom comes in and nukes them with a fireball over there. Afterwards, you must short rest before casting it again. So, but yeah. 5 after the spell's initial casting. So initially cast it, it'll last 1 turn, and he can do 5 more. So wow, that's actually pretty cool. And this one he hasn't taken. So in order to get that, he's got to use this.
All right. What now?
That's interesting. Well, you can use the tadpole or... Oh, right, so that's 5 tadpoles. Oh, I see what it did. Yeah. Because he didn't take that many. Okay, so it unlocked a lot of spots and then gave us 5 more tadpoles. So, based on that, it gave you 5. So it gave him like 5 tadpoles and then 5 more spares to customize it. So if I take it, I will immediately get all this ring. I mean, just if I just do the not eating the tadpoles. If I sit there,
Don't touch me.
yeah, okay, fine, I won't touch you. All right, okay, that's making sense now. So if I open my mind, just open my mind and get my face going with the all black veins popping out and everything else. If I do that, it's going to lock 5 pieces. So this entire central cortex of the brain will be unlocked. It'll just be, this will all be white. So I would get all of those, and then of course there would be 5 parasite things to customize as I see fit. That's if I did that. In her case, she would get all 4 of these and probably one of these this other one. So she'll get those 4, so this entire cortex, and then she'll get probably maybe, you know, that or this unlocked. And it'll unlock fly. So we'll get fly automatically. Looks like it just instantly gives you that. 'Cause that went, yeah. Why? So fly, it'll give you that fly. So
These things have stayed interesting.
I would get all 5 of those and fly. It would unlock. And then I have 5 left over to sit there and choose what I want. In her case, she would get those 4 plus, say, that one or this one or something like that, and then also fly. And this is still, that's a group 5, so it doesn't really matter. So it's just 5 total. We're not going to get 5 and then 5 and then 5 and then 5. It's just 5 total. So once someone unlocked it, that's 5. That's all we get. And then in her case, if you used it, it would give you the center one and all 5 of those, I think, and fly. But then you'd have the weird freaking face, bloodshot face cheekbones. All right, I see where this is going. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and give you...
Looking ahead.
What is this? Oh, that's all locked for me. So this one is free cast. That'd be awesome for Nom. So if he'd have to sit there and open his mind to it, which will unlock the central part, and then he'd have to use 2 of those worms to get that. And if he wanted to do this other one, the opposite end, to do the what do you want to call it? It's like a counter spell. He'd have to use 2 to get to that one because these aren't unlocked. So he'd have to use 4 of those 5. Wow, just to get the 2 things that Nom would want.
What a day.
And you have 5. Yeah, there's no reason why that I need to be the one doing all the reactions. So why don't you go ahead and just pick it up? That saves me. You're the guinea pig, so you take it, and you can fly around. See, it's a win-win. So that leaves us 4, and he'd have to do that to unlock that. That's not gonna matter. You could do that. It's free cast, but he doesn't cast. Mind Blast, that's actually pretty cool. And you'd be on the front line, so that cone would be right up there. Well, we'll think about it. Anyway, I am going to have to really think about it. So,
What to do?
he's all messed up. But we got 4 more. That's cool.
What
So,
path lies before me?
I'm over here, so camp is going to be, flying ghouls. Oh, okay, got it. Anybody else? No, they're just not here. Yep, I just don't see anyone else, and they're not on the map either. So, all right, so let's just go ahead and go to camp. Good night, babe. All right, so let's go to bed. Interesting choices, though. This Elitha thing's just weird to me. Alright, so I lost my pets, as it were. I can sit there and get myself all prepped up. And change that to this guy. Thank you. Get your first level 1 back. And animal. That's friendship. Alright, so we're out of potions for that. So, these are good. Don't need to summon anything. We're going to the Baldurs Gate, and everyone doesn't like our summon creatures, so I'm not going to waste it on that. But, do I have any of those arcane potions to give me... Oh, that's... Come on, stop it. To give me another spell slot somewhere. What do I got for arcane stuff? Arcane. Hello. Arcane. A greater one. That'll give me a level 2. Could do that. Oh, that's right, I changed shields. Yeah, so Shadowheart should have an extra spell slot, but I'll drink that. There, I got an extra level 2, so I got 4, 4, 3, 3, 1. Not bad, not bad. And I still have 2 ways of doing, I can recover that 5th doing that way, and I have another clicky that can change things around. Speaking of clickies, let's change things back to now until I actually practice with it, I'm going to leave that just like that. Okay, and Shadowheart.
My face protects me.
Oh, she wants to talk. So
Let's move. Another step
wait,
forward.
what's with her hair? Oh. Hey, babe. Love what you do with the hair. She's embracing that she's a Saloonite. Look at that. Alright. That's awesome.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps put your past behind you off. Not for me, but who cares? Hey, I love it. That's what I said, so we'll go with that.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Oh, yes, you do. And,
Of course.
we'll get a morning kiss.
Well, don't stand on ceremony. Come here.
Ah, she's happy. Alright, good. So,
No time to dally.
get yourself all buffed up there.
Can't give up now.
Okay, are there... Oh, there's Will.
Just thought of something.
I never really talked to him about that.
Love Shadowheart's new look. Softer, less severe. It suits her.
Hey, you want to try out some of these new powers?
Yes, and at a great cost.
Oh.
Partial ceremorphosis. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now. Not ever.
Says the man that made a pact with the devil. Alright. Alright, fine.
Thank you.
You've had a rough enough life. Alright, Lae'zel, what do you think?
Something is different about Shadowheart. New facial creases, perhaps.
New
A
wrinkles.
fresh battle scar I hadn't noticed. Bah, it eludes me.
Why aren't you a keen observer of detail? Does she have an extra wrinkle? Yeah, don't say that to her, okay? That's just... No, don't.
Not over.
That's hilarious. Alright. Oh, Karlach wants to talk.
Gods. A mind flayer's been getting their tentacles all over our dreams this whole time. I'm really not sure about putting any trust at all in this thing. It's already shown itself a liar. I've got my eyes on the Emperor. And Karlach doesn't blink.
She's all serious, but she's also fun-loving. That's actually really cool. Alright, so hey, other people caught up at the camp finally. Alright, what'd you do with Tiny Tim?
I was concerned when I saw Shadowheart creeping about with a blade in the dead of night, but it was just to cut her hair, it seems. It suits her.
Alright. And Gale, let's get your 2 cents. Didn't see you last night either, man. What were you and Halson doing?
There's no more radiant sight than that of someone who's learned to love themselves anew. Shadowed in name, but no longer in spirit. It suits her.
Yeah, it does. The night song sounded useful. Could it save you from the orb's detonation?
Alas, no. The charm Elminster granted me requires my death as the spark that will light the orb's fuse. Making myself invulnerable, immortal, or in any other fashion unkillable would render it useless. And gods only know what it might do to the orb itself. Still, I see no harm in learning what we can about this night song. And if we manage to find it, the harm will be all Ketheric's. So, well worth indulging our curiosity.
Yeah, about that. We already found the night song, and we freed her. She's in camp right over there somewhere. And Ketheric, yeah, he got killed too. So, yeah, read a newspaper or something, alright? So, hey, what do you think about the tadpole?
I can only imagine what I could do were I to adopt the biology of a mind flayer. You've not taken this power for yourself. So I can only wonder, why offer it to me?
Because you're already doomed. Yeah, we're going to test the theory, see if we can persuade him. You're going to wield it well, with wisdom. There aren't many I'd trust with this. There's that. Oh, situational? Come on, you need an 18? I'm not going to waste an inspiration on this. Yeah. Nope, can't convince him. Yeah, I got 1 inspiration left, not wasting
In
it.
spite of my admittedly fierce curiosity, I'll have to decline. My humanity, however frail, is rather important to me for now. I'd rather keep it intact, if it's all the same to you.
Well, you don't need to disapprove. I'm just saying, hey, you know. Didn't want to waste an inspiration point. Already wasted a few on you. How you feeling there, buddy?
Oh, we have a new look. for a new Shadow Heart.
Oh, yeah.
Nice as it is, she still doesn't have the best hair in the camp.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, hands off and teeth off. She's mine. Thank you very much. Stop doing that. And get some Claritin or something. Yeah, yeah. Maybe a little Claritin. I'm just saying, just a suggestion, all right? Maybe disguise self. Should have it in your kit. All right. And our night song. Dame Aelin and Isabel, daughter of Ketheric Thorm, deceased.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
Well, so do I, so I'm just letting you know that, you know, you're not the only babe in camp. Alright. We got another blonde. Hey, Isabel.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
You were literally in a casket for a century. Wow, you weren't sitting there in the last light in for a century. No way. How you feeling, Shadowheart?
Why, hello, lover.
Oh, lover.
That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Just get a free
Of
kiss.
course.
There you go. You can do that.
Well, don't stand in ceremony. Come here.
Gotta make her feel good. You know, she just changed her hair and everything else. Yeah, little smile. I like how they do that. Good stuff. Alright, moving on. I think that covered everybody, and we're all prepped up, ready to go. So when we leave here, I think we're onward to Baldur's Gate, and we will call it the episode right here. A little short, but I'm sure the next episode's going to probably go a little bit long, because Baldur's Gate is a huge city, let alone Worm's Crossing, which is the bridge before you get into the city area. There's a whole... It's massive. It's a city. Come on. You know, there's suburbs before you get to this. I mean, there's a lot of things to deal with. So... that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the episode right here. And we will see you in the next one.